Hello, I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Football magazine. Today I'm joined by Ryan Paget from the Salisbury Football Club in Division 4, and he's our feature player of the week. So Ryan, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up playing football?
I grew up at Salisbury. I started there when I was 7. Went through all the junior grades, went out to Centrals and did the development squads and stuff. Played a little bit of under 17 footy, and then decided that I'd rather play with some of my mates back at Salisbury, and so I started playing A grade there when I was 15, and done that for sort of 12 years now, and that's basically where I've stayed.
Okay, what did you take out of that SANFL experience when you came back to Salisbury?
To be honest, I probably learnt more from the guys training with A graders at 14 or 15. I think at Centrals you learn bits and pieces, but especially under 17 level like it was back then, it wasn't so much about what you learned. It was more blokes fighting for each other's spots, and it was a very competitive environment. But I was very lucky that I had a good group of older A graders at the time who took me under their wing a bit and helped me out. So I probably learned more from those blokes than I actually did at SANFL footy.
Yeah, starting A grade at such a young age, do you find that's held you in better stead now in a more experienced stage of your career?
It probably does. My body's probably saying it doesn't, and I've probably played a little bit. I'm starting to feel like a bit older than what I am, but I think it definitely helps now when you watch, as you're the older one and you watch some young kids. I think we've got a 16 and a 17-year-old who have played A grade this year, and it definitely helps me relate to those guys a little bit more. But yeah, my body's definitely not appreciating it.
Okay, what are some of your better moments at Salisbury? You've obviously played in the team for a fair while now. What are some of the more fonder moments?
Yeah, we won a premiership in 2007, which is no doubt the highlight. We've played in 2 other grand finals that we missed out on as well, but obviously losing hurts, but just running out there and being part of a day like that's is quite awesome as well. So the premiership obviously stands out, but I've been really lucky to play with a lot of guys who I really consider my best mates as well, which is why no one ever feels like they really want to leave or have to leave. So just playing with those guys on a weekly basis is definitely something I'll remember when I finish playing.
Yeah, and what are some of your goals and expectations for the future at Salisbury?
Well, short term, it's obviously to have some success this year. Long term, I think the club needs to make sure that we're stable on an off field. Generally, we've always been relatively stable on the field, but trying to generate some revenue and stuff off field is something that we've tended to struggle with. So that needs to probably be the first thing. Ultimately, I'd like to see us as a strong Div 3 club. We've bounced between 3 and 4 for probably 10 or 15 years, and I think we should consider ourselves a Div 3 club, in my personal opinion anyway. And I think the long-term goal should be for us to consolidate ourselves in Division 3.
Okay, and just going back to the club then, you mentioned generating more revenue. Who are some of the sponsors that have helped you so far create that revenue?
Yeah, we've had a really good response this year. Sponsors haven't been something that we've done very well in the past particularly, but new committee came on in February, and we've got a lot of new sponsors now. Parafield Airport Liquor and Roulette's Tavern have come on, and they've been awesome. Jim's Fencing, Sports Power at Salisbury, Adelaide Hills Beef in Parabanks supply all our meat for our kitchen and our barbie. So we've done a lot better this year with the sponsors, and they've come on board, and it's definitely helped the mood around the place.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Football magazine. Today I've been joined by Ryan Paget from the Salisbury Football Club, and he's our feature player of the week for Division 4.